Muy buenas, gente. Vamos a proseguir con The Witcher. ¡Ay, coño! Con The Witcher, donde lo había... Bueno, donde había bajado, ¿no? He estado haciendo misiones, tuve que despejar toda esta área. Hice la de las 15 misiones de eso de abrir. Eran todo iconos, eran para abrir, yo qué sé, un huevo de cosas. Pim pam, boom, abriendo por esta zona, despejando sitio, base. La madre que me parió. Y estaba haciendo esta misión, pero que va. Dije yo, lo siento, pero yo paso. Esta no, esta no. Esta no. Chicho, esta. No puedo. Yo, lo que sea, cartas es imposible. Me frustro. No soporto nada los juegos de cartas. Como me pongas un juego de cartas, es que me agobio. No puedo. Dios, que no puedo. Y nada, gente, vamos a hacer misiones secundarias, que son estas dos, que son los contratos de brujo, para hacer trabajo de brujo. Y nada, gente, proseguimos la aventura. Y pararemos cuando... ¡ay, cuidado! Y pararemos cuando me dé a mí el moño de decir... quiero parar ya.
Champion, the bells must give you one hefty reduction.
Aquí, vamos.
Well, have you learned how that cow came to fly?
Ah, sí, estábamos, no sé si lo grabé, pero hice una misión de una vaca que habían tirado desde arriba. Y teníamos que matar a dos...
Yeah, you can get back to work. And it wasn't a plague of falling cows.
Did I not say so from the start? A weight off my chest.
Ya lo habíamos hecho.
So, what was behind the animal's plot?
Young lizard flying over the quarry dropped it. Was trying to get it back to its nest. Food for its mother and siblings. Probably heard the last of the beasts. Burned the nest, eggs, everything.
A praiseworthy precaution, but
Sí,
as I
lo
said,
habíamos hecho.
I
Ya
can
lo
only pay
terminamos.
you what we agreed. I simply haven't anymore.
Nada más que teníamos que volver a avisar al tío por... ¿En serio?
And I thank you, master.
¿Tampoco?
All cleared up now, right? No goats, no plague, just the dragon, but it's going to. We're to pay her meals with her compensation, and that will be that. So, why do you still stand
Que
there
se
and
habían
wait,
los
man?
colegas.
Back to work, Jojo!
And I've a notion suspicious workings are still afoot. What became of the builders who were to put the statue together? They were due 3 days back, yet there's still no sign of them, and are they so?
They were crushed too, I'm certain of it. Or eaten, or locusts got them, like in Zerikania.
What's this rubbish you spout now? The architects wrote they would arrive a week late with a large shipment of marble from Metana for the prophet's beard. So stop flapping your yaps and get to work! Allow me to walk you away, master.
Ay, ¿en serio? ¿Tengo que comerme un paseo? ¿Porque sí?
Truth be told, I lied. But I cannot have them panic again. The workers he mentioned, they've indeed vanished. Come see me later, I shall divulge to you the details.
¿En serio tienes otra misión para nosotros? Algo que no nos contó. No.
So, master, the workers who vanished. How goes the search?
They vanished. What's that mean?
Just that, along with ample supplies. I had placed an order. More than a dozen wagons reached the building site, yet 5 were lost
O
along
sea,
the way.
esto no me lo contó.
Tools, food, building materials, and, first and foremost, the specialists we need. The chief architect included. I wrote to the architect to say the quarry awaits. He should send new plans. But the foreman said the architect was here, at Ardaiso. And this means...
He's missing too. Got it. I'll look around, see what I can learn.
Master, I know not how to thank you, but I beg you to hurry. We shall simply not finish without those 5 wagons.
Uf, está lejos. Vamos primero a la misión nacional. Hacemos viaje rápido y punto. No me voy a estar complicando la vida.
Faster. Move it.
Los dos están justo al lado.
Be gone from my sight.
Sí, soy dos. No, no se puede evitar. ¿Te imaginas? A ver, y por aquí. Como estuvimos aquí todo yo con
Impressive.
What? Cuidado. Ya digo, para esto me dicen venir.
Salutation, watch your fleeting step.
Un indicador opcional, entro y desaparece. Es como decir, venga, vete a tomar por culo. No importa, porque no la vas a hacer. Está ahí, pero solamente por pinta, bájala.
Damn. Awesome.
Take you for a ride.
Coño. Mira, este momento.
I'll slice off your stones.
Yo no uso apenas esto, pero no me queda otro. Ya está. Me quería coger el hacha. Como intentas hacer un huevo de daño.
He's stubborn now.
That's enough of that.
Sir, here, help! Hey, hey!
Y ya está.
Here! Help! But why even bother?
I see. All
Perfecto. Hace mucho calor, pero el problema es que ese tipo de esto se ve oye el tintineo del ventilador. Y eso molesta cuando grabo. El problema es como siempre el calor, el calor, el calor, el calor.
What? Watch off! I'm working here!
Vale.
helped you finish the statue like you asked.
Master, what would I have done without you? Countless throngs of Lepiota's followers will praise in prayer.
And you'll pay me, right?
But of course, your reward. The investor is a serious man of enterprise. Our plan foresees mass conversions. With the donations that will follow, we aim to recoup the costs of production in 3 to 5 years. Everything has been calculated, you see, down to the last decimal.
Good luck then. Farewell.
Otra. Este. Viaje rápido.
My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools.
I'm off to the bells, quick as a flash.
Wine is better than stew for
No está lejos, así que puedo ir corriendo tranquilamente.
Oh, here he comes, a hero, Geralt.
Hey, over here, please!
If I were to put up my
Must insist, Count. You'll be much
Siento que hay
safer with us
un
at your
tesoro
side.
aquí.
Balderdash.
I do what they pay me to do. That's it.
Vilmar's in the right.
Lads, I
Voy
find
a
your
coger
concern
el audio
touching.
porque
I do.
si se van a estar hablando de ello.
Yeah, I've long awaited this
Quiero evitar
day.
eso.
So, you must forgive me, but I shall go through with it as planned. Ah, it seems my guide has arrived.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, White Wolf. I presume you saw my notice? Foolish question. You're here, thus you must have seen it. Forgive me, I should introduce myself. Count Belladal, a great admirer of your deeds.
Thanks. Not something we witchers hear often.
But Count, sir, do you mean to go off with just this witcher? A right hardy fellow he is, no ponce, I'm sure. But your expedition's too risky on the whole. And not taking us with you's, pardon my saying it, right daft.
You exaggerate, Vilmar. I believe I can manage to survive half a day without someone there to wipe me arse in my stead. My guards lament, Witcher, but you must forgive them. Now, to get down to brass tacks, as you've no doubt gleaned from the notice, I've a rather extraordinary proposition for you. I'm a lover, Witcher, of nature. A devotee of the wild. And Toussaint is home to several species not encountered elsewhere. I'd like you to accompany me on an expedition whose aim is to preserve them. Yes. Naturally, you'll protect me should the need arise. My ever-vigilant guards, see, will report any reckless behaviour to my wife if I get so much as a scratch. And then woe will be me.
Count Belladol? Famous poultry farmer, is that it?
Well, that was my grandpapa. Dear man. But my trade is the wine trade. I import the finest vintages to Covere, my homeland. The very reason for my frequent visits to Beauclair, during which I like to, partake of nature, let us say.
Really need a witcher to, partake? Got guards of your own. Take them, save some coin.
I could, surely. But they too deserve a bit of rest, relaxation. Right, lads? Besides, I've plenty of coin. Coin that needs spending. Who dares stop me?
Ah, so this is about a rich man, bored stiff, seeking thrills.
There's also Clarissa, who...
Vilma, please.
Who what?
My daughter. I always return from my travels with some souvenir or another. She looks forward to them tremendously. But we did not meet to chat about my family. We must discuss our venture, must we not?
Need some details before I can say anything. Where are we going? What am I supposed to do exactly?
In the roundest terms, we shall admire the local flora and fauna. And while we do, I might preserve a thing or two.
Preserve?
Of this device, see? A parastisomac. It captures, likenesses.
A parasesta what?
It's like a movable megascope, capturing moments, transforming them into illusions, based upon which I then paint a painting.
So, you want me with you, looking at animals and flowers and...
Well, that's more or less what it amounts to, yes. Except you will first have to track down the creatures I wish to capture. I know only the very approximate locations of their habitats. Well, and should any trouble arise, we'll have your sword at the ready, right? So, agreed?
Doesn't seem hard. Be glad to do something pleasant for a change.
Sublime. In that case, here's your map. Before coming here, I dispatched requests to several local hunters. They located the habitats of the species of interest to me and marked out their ranges on the map.
Good thinking. It'll save us some time. Won't need to track. Ready to go?
I'm afraid we've to await the morn. Proper light, see? It's very important. In the meantime, be my guest at my fire, sir. In fact, I'd be delighted to hear some tales of Witcher life. Well, the wide and wild world beckons. The light now is perfect.
That Gwent will be the end of me. I've lost the game.
Seems I got the map, so I'll lead.
I've sweat dripping down my...
Wouldn't rather be out here with those guards of yours?
You jest. It's deliverance to emerge from under their wings, believe me. Protective, oppressively so. I wish to admire the wildlife, preserve it, not watch them kill it in a fit of misguided fear for my life.
What if the wildlife attacks us?
Then we shall have no other recourse. I do not wish to be something supper for you, but as long as they remain calm, we've no need to provoke them. It's of the utmost importance to me, in fact.
A witcher goes a walking,
says there's something panthers around here hunting. Stay close. Keep your eyes peeled like a bear.
But one request, Witcher. Avoid bloodshed, if at all possible.
Hear that? Panthers.
Frankly, I did not hear a thing. Clearly, your senses are far more acute than mine. I must rely on them. An excellent day for capturing moments. An excellent day for capturing moments.
Damn poachers. Snares. Looks like they were hoping for a bear. Panther got caught instead.
Look, a cub. Will you help the mother?
Give it a shot. Gotta calm her first. Likely to lunge at us otherwise.
Brilliant. You freeing her. A superb image. Folk call witches heartless. This will put the light out. Oh my! I failed to warn you. Apologies. Parasticimac has an added lantern. You must look away or it'll blind you. Not like that. Content you share my love for animals.
Got pretty broad interests for a man of the city.
I suppose I dabble in my share of things. Wine, nature, painting. I imagine the life of a witcher must be rather more monotonous. With all due respect.
It is. Never boring, though.
I, for one, cannot fathom only ever consorting with the same creatures, day in and day out.
Got a wife?
Yes. What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. Just asking. Hear him?
It's those...
Centipedes. Giant. Underground tunnel burrowers. Make a distinct sound. We can use that to track them. Sounds loud and clear here. Must be near the nest. We're here.
Well, this vantage point's no good. I shan't capture a good image from here.
All right, wait. We'll find you a better spot that's safe, too. Tread lightly. Giant centipede sends the softest sounds, the lightest vibrations. You wake one up, it wakes up angry. Seems like a safe spot.
Safe, perhaps, but it offers no view whatsoever.
Fine, we'll keep looking. How about here?
I don't know. Isn't it a bit close?
Right. We'll find another spot. Here, maybe. Distance seems right. Light's not bad either.
Yes, this will work perfectly. Can you lure them out?
Give me a minute. Need to think. Vibrations. Gotta send some through the ground. I'll try tossing a bomb or casting a sign. And you watch out. Don't get any closer.
An excellent day for capturing moments. Thank you. Truly magnificent, that was. We can move on now. Exhilarating. Positively exhilarating. Thank you. I've one more request. Local peacocks performing their mating ritual. I'd love to see that. Apparently, a flock dwells not far from here.
We can go. Just don't count on peeping at them while they mate. Season ended a month back.
Oh, that's terrible. I so wish to capture their splendorous tails in full bloom. Is there nothing you can do if they prove uneager to present? Perhaps challenge them somehow? Goad them?
What did you have in mind? Don't have a tail myself, and I'm not likely to sprout one anytime soon.
My thoughts were more along the lines of witcher magic. They say you can exert influence over lesser creatures.
Yeah, guess I can try. Can't promise you anything, though.
Splendid. Consider me contented. I cannot pinpoint the flock's location, but a hunter I know told me a few likely spots. I'll mark them for you.
All right. Let's go find some peacocks. I was wondering, why peacocks?
My daughter is rather fond of them. There will be a treat for her.
We're close. Eyes in the back of your head. A feather from the rump, coated in suet. Cock shed it recently and the suet's got a distinct scent. Ought to be able to track the flock.
A witcher in action. What a treat to watch.
Hear that? They're calling to each other.
Fabulous. We're getting close. Oh, that's lovely. Now, if they could just splay their tails.
See what I can do. Find a good spot.
Ready? Use your magic, Witcher! Oh, this'll be a masterpiece! Smile, please!
Giant centipedes. Damn it.
Where did they come from?
Must have followed us. Get back.
Ah! Geralt! Save me! Ah! Geralt! Do not look in my direction!
All over now.
Whew, that was tense. I believe I've had my fill of excitement for today. An excellent day for capturing moments. What a wonderful adventure.
Get everything you wanted?
Yes.
In that case, time to get back to your camp. Returning your lord to you, safe and sound.
You've our gratitude, Master.
You see, lads, there was nothing to fear.
Thank you, Witcher, for looking after our day count. Seems the jaunt did 'em wonders. Breathed some new life into 'em.
Wait here a moment, Geralt. I have to fetch my coin pouch. Pay my dues.
New life? He was feeling down?
Made no mention, did he? 10 years back, his last, Clarissa's her name, took a spill off her horse. Been bedridden ever since. Cannot walk of her own. She'd been the life of the house before the calamity. A merry sprite what filled every corner with joy. Count would oft take her out on trips. She loved animals too. Excursions he makes now, or rather, paintings he brings home. They's her only window on the wider world.
Sorry to make you wait. I was dead chuffed to be able to observe you in action. To confirm for myself there that the tales about you were not exaggerated in the slightest. You showed discipline, reliability, responsibility. I dare say you'd make the ideal business associate. It's a shame you've no interest in the wine trade.
One day, maybe.
Your reward. Use it well.
Thanks.
I've one other matter I wish to broach. In a few days' time, I shall exhibit my work for some friends, my coterie, so to speak. Would you come by?
Why not, if I'm in the area?
Splendid. In that case, I shall see you at my lodgings. I'm staying with a friend while in Toussaint, near a village named Francois.
I'll be by. See ya.
Miserable and hungry.
What have we here? The Tournay's champion!
I'm not feeling...
Greetings everywhere.
Fascinating secrets. Its picturesque meadows and untouched woodlands are home to one of the most dangerous species of Myriapoda.
Greetings.
This side of the
You're
Yonga.
welcome.
The Beauclair centipede,
Consider
as
yourself.
it's commonly
Cheers for the
called,
tourney's victor.
is seen
Hip,
here.
hip, hooray,
It's
hooray,
wonderful
hooray.
to meet the
Keep
subject
this
of
in
my
mind.
survey.
Good day.
Such an opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy the
Butcher
exhibit.
of Blaffican, called to be the savior of Toussaint. Interesting. Whoa, Chris. Calm down. Armor and all. Now they made it so easy to come to their baking to soothe its heartburn.
I heard about that.
Yes, sir.
Both male and female Beauclair centipedes are formidable predators. The bees prefer to hunt in packs, yet the author of this extraordinary work was able to capture a lone specimen preparing to attack. Cast your eye on the hunter, who, though fully aware of the danger, wears a look of cold determination on his face as he awaits the optimal moment to strike.
Ah, Geralt, you're here. Wonderful. Come, please. I'm delighted to see you. I've a small gift for you, and I shan't let you refuse. You are free to sell it, of course, though I would be honoured were you to hang it in your home.
Thanks. Talked to your guards back at the camp. Told me about Clarissa. Sorry to hear about her accident.
Thank you. Kind words that mean a great deal to me.
How's Clarissa these days? Probably can't wait for you to get back.
To get her gifts, you mean? I've dispatched 2 already. She'll not need to wait for my return.
En route home, I mean to pass through Dol Blathana. They say one can see Sylvans there.
Yeah, actually happen to know one. Name's Torquay. He can be mean, but for the right fee, he'll do anything you ask.
Splendid. I thank you for the hint.
Tell him I send my regards. Good crowd. You got a lot of friends. All of them seem to be fawning over your paintings, too.
Oh, when you have as much coin as I do, friends buzz around like flies on fresh meat. And they praise you to high heavens for each trip, burp and sneeze. Not all are lying sycophants, that's not what I mean. Just most, unfortunately.
Why bother? Why even invite them around?
I'm a man of enterprise, and must put my trade before any personal hatreds or sympathies. Besides...
Besides?
At times, I'll exhibit a completely failed painting, just to listen to them twist their tongues into knots, trying to find just the right superlatives to lather on smeared rubbish.
Naturally, the more intent someone is to get into my good graces, the louder they praise my masterpiece. It's devilish fun, I tell you.
Nice meeting you. So long now.
Watch it.
Oh! Oh!
Out of the way! One false move and you will regret it.
The famed Geralt of Rivia, lover of witches.
You're looking well, top form, my dear. Cheeks, my dears.
Massacre at
The
the
witch
estate
is
of
not
the
nearly
Samaran,
as nasty.
elven statue.
Greetings.
He's died.
Of course. Where...
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usa, but you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome de Launay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True. This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk.
Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
Farewell.
To be honest.
Massacre at the estate of Durand de Savarin. Elven statues come to life to slaughter members of the History Society. Citizens, beware of his...
Watch where you step.
A lecture regarding the extinction of rare species and the dangers this represents.
You're looking well. Top form, my dear. Cheeks ruddy.
Quite the bottle. Quite the bustle.
Come on.
I'll find anything Merton left behind here. Notes in the journal suggest that straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Leviota was supposed to have hunkered down there once. That's my next destination. Merton mentioned. Need to look around. Slips of paper all over. Prayer on each one. Maybe Merton left one too. Back of the diagram. Seems he left the prison, came here, then went on to the temple.
Come on.
Why do you stick around here, like a pitchfork in a dump?
Rolling on an empty cell.
Merton wrote about seems like. Should look around. Might find something interesting. Spectre in a place like this? Behind a wall. Someone must have walled some poor fellow up. Spirit, peace. Spirit won't rest in peace until I bury the remains. Some sarcophagi in the first chamber. One of them could work. scene, looks like, then expired. Or did something kill her? Wonder what'll happen if I reenact the scene.
Damn it! Watch where you step.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its ring. James.
Just like the great beggar described it. Chapel Merton visited must be in the cave. Damn it. What's going on here? Nude women in a cave? Something's not right. They might have been hallucinations. Sure as hell fought as if they were real.
died on me.
Beggars here. Must be a test.
Do not
Arms for the
avert your
poor,
eyes.
sir.
Help.
Great. Beggars here. Must be a test.
Not a copper to my neck.
Help a poor soul.
Do not avert your eyes. Help.
Arms for the poor, sir.
Last one. Wonder what'll happen now. Swarmed by killers. If he's really just an illusion.
Help me!
A lot like Libiota. Impossible. Not seeing visions anymore. It's a relic of some sort. Into that. the lakeside to seek final atonement. Should look into it.
Hey there, Witcher! Come, we must speak!
Come on.
Stick that necklace to your fingers. Did you think I would have...
Gentlemen,
Let's dance!
circle him! Circle him! And salute the sword as God.
You'll never learn. Why men throw their lives away attacking an armed witcher, I'll never know. Something wrong with my face. Our interest doesn't stop. This note plus what I found earlier. Some third parties causing problems at the vineyards. Need to find the spot to let the engines. And I'll find something mighty interesting behind whatever door this key opens. Move it!
I swear on my honor, I shall smash...
Killed him. Should search the body. Letter suggests a third party's behind the troubles at Liam's and Matilda's vineyards. Still don't know who though. And I'm no longer likely to find out. Damn it.